Mabuhay and welcome to Pinoy Quick Speak. And today is our first video on pronunciation. And we're going to start off first with just saying the whole alphabet that there is in the Philippines. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, 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 G, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now, as you're going to learn a little bit of fluidity with some of these letters as it comes to how it's pronounced and how it's spelled. Some people don't always spell it consistently, preferring different sounds for sounds that were added on to Filipino after the American occupation. But we'll get there. Don't worry about it right now. So we have the alphabet. Let's talk real quickly about syllables. Okay. It's always a consonant with a vowel. Vowels can be their own standalone syllables, and indeed, in any word that you have, you will pronounce all the vowels. There's no silent sounds. Okay. There's no silent Q, no silent H, as there would be in other languages. You pronounce every sound. Every vowel is pronounced as part of a syllable. And it actually makes it easier to learn words when you're reading them, once you figure out how to pronounce them correctly. Because you'll see it, and you will pronounce the consonant, vowel. If there's another vowel that's by itself, a vowel, consonant, and then another vowel on the end. And there are words that are like that, that are structured like that. We won't go into specific words right now because I kind of want to work on pronouncing the words with simple exercises first before we go into too much into vocabulary, because I don't want you guys to start trying to pronounce words without learning really that syllable system in Filipino and how it's different from English. Like I said, once you get it, you will pick up words like that because you'll know how the syllables are done. Okay? So, let's talk about the vowel sounds. And then we'll get into an exercise. I'll probably talk about this exercise again, but the vowel sounds. A, E, I, O, U. A for A. There's no A or I. You know, all the sounds that A's can make in English, that just doesn't exist in Tagalog. It's always A. Like, okay? That E sound is Eh. Never E. Okay? And it doesn't ever change. It's just Eh. The I sound is always pronounced E. Now it's confusing. That's one vowel sound that might confuse you. You see an I, it never makes an I sound or an I sound. It's always an E sound. And when we get into words and kind of pronouncing words a little bit later on, you're going to learn to read that and get it in your brain. E, 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 E. Okay? One notable exception, but we'll worry about that later. Okay? The U sound. So it's ooh. And then ooh, you know, kind of that moo sound, you know. It's a really long ooh sound. It's never you. You never say you. Okay? Just remember that with the U. And then finally, O. It's always O. There's no ooh sound, especially when you see two O's together. It's O. And you just learn how to say yes. If you do that, O is yes. That is, I don't expect you to remember that because that's way down the line of vocabulary. So, now that you have the sounds a, e, I, o, u, when they're teaching young children in the Philippines, they'll have them go over the sounds a, I, o, u. So you can practice that. A, I, o, u. Then you go through the alphabet. You won't go full in here, and then you attach the vowel sounds to each consonant. For example, B. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Again. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Okay? Bo, sorry. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. That's how it's done. And you do ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Or the K sound or the C sound. In normal language, for everyday words, unless it's a proper noun, the C is never C. Never sa, say, si, so, su. As you would in English for like words like cedar, celestial, so on and so forth. It's always a K sound. Remember that. With the exception of proper nouns, it's always a K sound, never the C sound. So, ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. And you go on with every consonant like that. And so that's a basic exercise. And so on our blog, Pinoy Quick Speak, we're going to kind of write it out in a little bit more detail on what we hope to have you do when we start practicing consonants and stuff. Tune in next week when we start talking about the special sounds. That's including enye, ng, and a couple of other ones that I have to write out for you on the screen so you can visualize it. Okay? So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'm excited that we're getting started, and so we'll see you next week.